another graphic novel recommendation for you today. This one fits more into the fantasy genre, really, than anything else. Maybe a little bit supernatural as well, because we do have some ghostly elements in this story. This book is titled Grimoire Noir by Vera Green Tea, and I loved the artwork and the story so much that I did do some investigating. This is the only book she's published so far, so I definitely think it's worth a read. There are other titles that she has written, but she has self-published them, so you can go online and buy them. This is the only one that is a middle grade young adult book, though, so I would just be a little cautious if you want to investigate more. This story centers around Bucky Orson and the disappearance of his sister Heidi. They live in a very unique town. Every female in the town is a witch. She has magical abilities that were given to her, and when you learn more about the story itself, you learn why they're given that gift, and the men in the town are not. Because of these magical abilities, the town has isolated itself, and there is a protective kind of bubble around the town where women are not allowed to leave because they are afraid that, number one, the town will be found out, and then also these witches will be persecuted anywhere else they go. So Bucky's sister is very young, but she shows a lot of magical potential. In fact, her skills are very unique, and they know that her powers are going to be great. The only power that she's shown so far is that of invisibility, but they know that more skills are coming. And so she's asked to join this special group, and Bucky deters her from it and says, you know what, this group is up to no good. They're not nice girls. Please, you're too young. Don't get involved. And she agrees. When they go back to the house from her receiving that letter, she goes up to her room. Bucky opens the door and she's disappeared. The mother is devastated, and her special gift is creating weather, and so she starts crying, and the town is flooding. They know that time is of the essence. They have to find Heidi before it's too late. The drawings in this book are absolutely magnificent and magical. Most of them are done in black and white and shades of gray. However, there are certain features of the story that are done in different colors. This is a ghost who lives in a well, and she has a pretty tragic story tied to the town, and she has this really haunting light blue outline that is shown every time she appears. So the story is fantastic. There are ghosts, there are spooky elements, there are some history pieces that I feel like the author, directly took from the Salem witch trials. So if you like that time in history and you want to read something where there's a thread of that in it, but it's not really the story, I think this would be a really great book. It was one that I did finish in a single sitting, although I feel like this could be one that might take a little bit longer because it's a little bit of a more dense read than some of the other graphic novels that we have. So if you like supernatural, you like fantasy, Grimoire Noir might be just a ticket. And again, the artwork in here is absolutely fantastic. And so if you enjoy drawing, I think it would be really cool after to try to create some of your own Grimoire Noir art.